Hi, my lovelies. Just want to apologize to y'all that I didn't make it to live yesterday. Um, because I was in a tremendous amount of pain. Um, my IBS is reacting to the stress that I'm going through right now. I was in so much pain in my abdomen that it was squeezing, like it felt like it was squeezing everything inside my body. And the sharp pain started radiating up to my chest, and then I was getting a lot of pain in my back and I was sweating. I'm assuming I was sweating because I was in so much pain, but I got scared when it was getting sharp pains in my chest. So I wound up having an ambulance come here, and they did an EKG in the ambulance, and it was normal, and my heart rate was normal. My blood pressure was normal for me. It runs low. But that's normal for me. We run low in my family, which is why we have the chronic fatigue. Um, but I told him I didn't want to go to the hospital if my heart was okay, because um, I didn't want to sit there in all that pain. That would have been horrendous. And I didn't want to catch anything else. So I stayed home, and I ordered this. I tried so many different medications, but then there was this one that was recommended to me. So I had Walmart deliver it ASAP, and they did. They would deliver it within 20 minutes. It was the longest 20 minutes of my life, but they delivered it, and it did help, but the pain was there, but not to the point where I was digging my nails in my hand as much. So it was more bearable. It was painful, but bearable. You know what I mean by that. Today, it's still kind of like I can feel the pressure, but I'm not getting those really sharp pains. I'm just feeling the feeling of being very full, like I just ate a big meal, even though I'm barely eating at all for the last 2 days. But it feels like literally that my abdomen could burst. But it feels just very full. You know what I mean? So, but it's not. I'm able to talk to you like yesterday. I kept my eyes closed because somehow that helped with the pain. Yeah, I was in a really bad way yesterday, but I didn't have dinner or lunch, or I was in just so much pain. I'm just having a very small amount of oatmeal for dinner tonight. And they said that watermelon is good too because it's very easy to digest. So just to have something, because my medication that I'm on, I have to have something in my body or it will eat away at my stomach lining. So, but yeah, that's what I've been going through this weekend. I also ate foods that I shouldn't have ate for comfort, because I used to comfort eat. I stopped doing that when I got IBS, but I was so low, and my anxiety was up the roof, that I was comfort eating, and I ate things that I shouldn't have had, and I drank ginger ale. I'm not supposed to have any pop at all, and oh boy, did I pay for that. So, and with the added stress, yeah. IBS is both what you eat and also neurological. It can affect you neurologically, like stress, and especially um, I did have a panic episode when I was at the mall on that Friday from this full of lies that I told you guys about. Yeah, so, but I'm not going to be really discussing this situation anymore, because I feel like I need to just focus on my work and not stress myself out so much, um because that's not going to help. It's not going to help me physically, it's not going to help me mentally or spiritually. So I've already got my defense stuff out there, explaining to you guys what's going on and explaining the lies to you guys, and all that, showing that I have nothing to hide. You know, I'm just speaking my truth on my side and backing it up with evidence. The only way that I will post anything else is that if someone comes to me and says, well, they said this about you, do you have proof that this isn't true? Because I alerted one of the biggest scammer alert groups. They're one of the largest ones that everyone goes to. And I've already posted in there about that there are lies going on about my channel. And if you guys want to hear my side of it, please go visit my channel. I have no problem. They have every right to post whatever they want besides defamation. But if she wants to post like her experience, like the waiting and stuff like that, that's her right. But it's also my right to defend my baby, which is my company, to defend myself. And I do have, so I have all kinds of screenshots to back the entire thing up. You know, even her agreeing that Pickle may not be done to the fall because I stripped him and redid him all over again. But she's expecting him to be done in the same time, and it doesn't work that way. She should have not agreed to him getting stripped then. You can't have it both ways. So, but I wanted to try and get him done within July, but obviously that's not happening now. But he's very close near the end, so it's not going to take me much longer to get his painting done when I can work. So I need to really watch my stress levels so that I can work. Let me see. And I have other customers who have waited longer than her, who are not giving me this hard time because they know I was very open about everything before they came on, like I was with her, about my vertigo condition, about my chronic fatigue. That was all opened up to her, about Pickle's issues from temperature heat shock. She knew all of them before she sent me a dime, but he did get some new ones a little later on, but she never ever requested a refund ever at that time. And she had multiple times that she could have done that, and she never did. So, including the one where the injury inside his mouth, not even then did she request a refund. So it's just because I called her out on it, and now that's when she blew up on me. But I want to make it very, very clear that Pickle was not a custom when she sent me money, and I have proof to back that up. Because of what I went through last year, I did not want to do another custom again. That wasn't by customers I already knew. So she was told that he couldn't be a custom, that he was Caucasian, and she knew all of that. But once I got to know her and we talked more and more, and she was like sending me stuff, like screenshots from the group that she's in to prove to me that she doesn't have any interactions with my last customer, even though she sent her to me. I could have got, like, this is the dilemma that I live with. If I had denied to do Pickle because of my last customer, then that would be me taking personal and putting it into professional, because I would be using what I went through with one customer and putting that on her. And, you know, so she could have made a big deal out of that too. So either way, this would have came out. But I think, you know, it's really hard to say what I would do in this situation again. But the first customer continues to claim they stole from her, which never happened. She got almost half her money back. Plus, I ordered the same kit, brand new, and painted that one from scratch for her. And half-rooted because she would refuse to send me more hair. So, and then she tried to scam me on the shipping, but I refused to ship her until she sent me the money. So I'm just letting you guys know that this has been, maybe they thought that they could get something, you know, I don't know. The whole thing is too much for my process. I don't think that low, so it was really hard for me to process it. But I'm just going to be focusing on the art and leaving it there. But if I need to back anything up, I will. But for now, I like to just focus on the art. I love you all, and your support means so much to me. Thank you to the new followers. You guys are